Yo, yo, yo. Mic check 1, 2. You guys ready? Let's do this. Guys, what's going on? Welcome to hashtag TNT JoeFi Tech News that Jerome Ortega finds interesting. I am your host, Jerome Ortega. This is today is today is Tuesday, September 8th. It's 2:23 p.m. My apologies. I am quite late today. I went for a 6-mile walk and then it started raining outside. And then I was like stuck underneath an awning for a bit because I was like, is this rain going to die? And then it did. I'm quite tired. I got home, took a shower, and I was like, oh, Android 11 is out. And I was like, oh, Apple decided to announce something for September 15th. And oh, I didn't get a chance to read any of this yet. So we're going to get into that today. Before I do, let me get into chat. Let me say hi to everybody. It looks like Raf B was in here first. Raf B, you are the winner for being first. Raf, what's going on? Good day. Android 11 officially dropped, just upgraded from the beta. So I have the beta on my Pixel 4, and I still have Android 10 on my Pixel 4a. I'm going to have to upgrade to at least one of them later today. I'll most likely do it on the Pixel 4a because I really have not been using my Pixel 4 at all. Anyway, we'll continue on with that though. Deepak Murthy is in here as well. Hello. What's going on, Deepak? Welcome to the stream. Six is in here, but Six is chilling on Twitch. Six is like my solo Twitch follower. But Six, welcome. Nice to see you, man. Always nice to have you on the stream. Edgar H is on here as well. Updated to Android 11 on the Pixel 4a. I don't like the launcher animation with the wallpaper. Hopefully they fix it. What's up, Jerome? What's up, Edgar? How's it going? I have to take a look and see what that launcher animation is like with the wallpaper. I wonder if I can upgrade it now if I try to like push it. I'll take a look. Jason Lim is in here. And according to Google, quote unquote, we may get updates to Android 11.1 or 11.2 if you stay in the beta program. Oh, that's good to know. So wait. Does that mean you're staying in the beta program? Are you not moving to the official, the stable version of Android 11? That's interesting. I wonder. Okay. Deepak says, I just updated my orange Pixel 4. There you go. I was saying what's up to Six earlier. I was asking him how it was going, and he's like, "Oh, good. Waiting for next gen consoles." LOL. The agony. Six is a huge gamer. He has like this gigantic collection that is crazy to see, but yeah, I think I'm gonna buy myself a next gen console. I don't know which one yet. I'll have to see. Team Verizon says, updating my 3A at the moment. What's up, people? What's going on, Team Verizon? Nice to see you, man. As always, nice to have you on the stream. Alan Stevenson is on here as well. What's up, Jerome? What's up, Alan? How's it going, man? Welcome back. It's always nice to see the regulars in here. Jacoa, who is a new member, is in here as well. What's up, people? Jacoa, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Let me see here. Sorry guys, I know I'm gonna probably have to miss a couple here and there, but Zolfi, OnePlus Nord or the Pixel 4a for the camera. Lack of an ultra wide in Pixel will be a drawback. Here's my quick and dirty answer for you. I would rather have one good, excellent camera than two mediocre cameras. Does that make sense? So for me, I don't know how good the Nord cameras are. Actually, Deepak Murthy has one, so I'm sure he can give you a better, feeling on that. But for me, because I know that the Pixel 4 will probably be the better performing camera, I would rather just have one good camera than have an okay camera on the OnePlus Nord and then have an ultra wide for the sake of just having an ultra wide. But that's just me. So if you find a better use, if you find yourself knowing that you're going to use the ultra wide more, then maybe the OnePlus Nord is the better option for you. Or if you can save a little more money, why don't you wait and see what the Pixel 4a 5G is going to have, because that might have the ultra wide on it, or at least that's the rumor. And I think that rumor is pretty spot on, I'm guessing. Anyway, hopefully that helps, Zolfi. Nice to see you on here as well. Yeah, Team Verizon says, Zolfi, I'd go for the 4A. I personally don't use ultra wide that much. That's a fair point too. Jerome life is like a hurricane here in TNT Joe. I'm trying to get things a lot more settled lately. So give me a break. Javier Hidalgo is in here. What's up, Jerome? What's up, Javier? You know what, Javier? It's funny. You've had the same avatar forever, and is that smoke? That's not sub, right? That's smoke. Am I correct? I'm a big MK person, and if I get that wrong, then shame on me. Harsh Mystery is in here. Hello, how's your day going? It's going well, Harsh. It's raining here and a little colder in Chicago, but kind of messed up my walk this morning, but it is what it is. Harsh Mystery, nice to have you on here. All right, let me scroll a bit further down. Big DKB 420 is in here. What's good, TNT Joe 5 fam? Big DKB 420. It's nice to see you again. I can't, there's no way I can forget that name. Big DKB. Nice to have you. Welcome to the stream. Harsh Mystery says, hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you, Harsh. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Yeah, listen to Harsh. Why have you not hit that thumbs up button? How dare you? How dare you? I see you. I know you haven't clicked on it yet. Click on it. I'm not gonna move on until we. Just kidding. Okay. Let me scroll down here. Deepak says it's a 1.7 gig update. Okay, that's a pretty big update. That's what she said. Tobez is in here. Tobez Nwajagu. What's going on? What's up, guys? What up, Tobez? How's it going? Nice to see you in here as well. Gandex says on time. Yes, you are, sir. Welcome, welcome. I'm the one that's not on time. I am super late today, and I apologize for that. Six says, did you see the Xbox Series S reveal today for $299? No, I didn't. For $299, wow, that is a great price for sure. I want to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably get the newer Xbox when that comes out. But yeah. That's a great price. Thank you for sharing that, Six. Brian is in here. Brian, how's it going? Yo, what's going on, Brian? Brian, when are we gonna get that beer, man? Let's set something up, Bri. I just called you Bri, like we've been friends forever. We kind of have been. Brian, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you on here. Ted is on here as well. Howdy, Jerome. You liking the Poco X3 greater than the Poco Nord and Pixel 4a 5G? The Poco X3, isn't that the cheaper one with the 765G? I lose track. I know I talked about the Poco X3. I'm pretty sure I have, but I don't know much about it. And how can I like it if I've never used it? Well, I don't know. I'd have to look at the specs again on that. I really want the Pixel 4a 5G though. That's for sure. That's for sure. I'd wait. Sharma, by the way, Ted, what's going on? If I didn't say hi or welcome already to the stream, I'd wait. Sharma is in here as well. Hello, I'm so happy for the Apple event. We'll go shopping. There you go. September 15th. When is that? September 15th is that exactly a week from now? Yes, it is. So the Apple event will be next Tuesday, and it looks like we will have a couple new products from Apple being announced. I heard at first, I think people were saying that they were going to talk about the iPhone 12, but that looks like that's not going to be the case. But we'll see. We'll see. Tobet says Team Pixel, hashtag Team Pixel. I took a photo today on my Instagram and I did hashtag Team Pixel. Wait, no, did I? I think I forgot to add that on there. I'll add it later. Deepak says Nord stock cameras are nothing special. 4A crushes them. There you go. There you go. And if, you know, take it from somebody who has the phone, who has tested it, and who also has a Pixel 4 and knows. There you go. Hopefully that helps, Zulfi. All right. Oh, Jerome, it was the song lyrics to DuckTales. How do I forget? I didn't even realize you were saying that. Wait, what did you say here? Oh, life is DuckTales. Ooh, right? That's how it went, right? That's the only part I remember. Adwait says, I've been saving up for the past 7 months for the iPhone 12 or for an Apple Watch or is it the iPad? The iPad, yeah. I think that's what you were talking about before. Deepak says, but with a Gcam, the Nord gets a far more increase in picture quality, more or less pixel quality. There you go. Javier says it's smoke from the MK trilogy. There you go. Beta character palette screen. Got to represent the city grounds of MK since it was made in Chicago, right? On California, near Gordon Tech. I know exactly where you're talking about. I grew up in that area, Javier. Yeah, Midway for sure. That's why Mortal Kombat always came to Chicago first, because like this is its headquarters, this is its HQ, and now it's not Midway, now it's NetherRealm. I keep up with MK a little bit. Mario's in here. What's up, Jerome? I just updated my Pixel 4 XL to Android 11. There you go. How you liking it? Looks like a lot of you guys have already updated. I need to update mine. Jason says if I stay in beta, it will still be getting stable, but if there's bugs, Google will push fixes instead of one final update. That's true. There you go. Gboy888, what's going on, man? Nice to see you. What's up, all? My Pixel 4 XL updated to 11 as well about half an hour ago. There you go. Why did mine not get updated? How come I didn't get an update on my phone? I'm gonna try to get the update right now on my Pixel 4a. Hold on. Pixel 4a system. Advanced system update. Your system is up to date. Check for update. Come on, Pixel 4a. Give me 11. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Introducing Android 11. Powerful device controls and easier ways to manage conversations and your privacy. By the way, for you in chat, how are you liking 11? I have a couple articles that we're going to go over just to like make sure people know what's up on 11. It's a good update for me as well. Actually, my update for the Pixel 4a shows 1.58 gigs. So not the 1.72, I think that Deepak said he got on his Pixel 4. So it says here, new features include improved device and media controls, manage your conversations in one place, built-in screen recording, finally, thank God, and more privacy controls. Download and install. Oh, I got to connect to Wi-Fi first. I was on a 6-mile walk. I didn't have my Wi-Fi on. Don't sue me. All right. Connecting. my Wi-Fi home name is the World Wide Web. Welcome to the World Wide Web. All right. I need to update this. Why is this not doing its thing? All right, I just messed this up. Update available, download and install. Okay. Installing system update. So we'll let that do its thing. Battery too low or in battery saving mode. God damn it. Okay, I guess I'll do it after the show. So my charger's over there and I don't feel like getting it. So I need to record the battery life anyway. I've still been doing that. All right. Deepak says, I may get the Apple Watch Series 6. Maybe me too. It depends. I'm going to have to wait for that price. We're going to talk about that today, though. Tectonic is in here. Android 11 with the heart emoji, heart eyes emoji. LG still updating to Android 4. Why you got to be so savage, Tectonic? Javier says, I might get a 4A just for the size. Currently using a Note 20 Ultra. Compact size is good. Yep. That's for me. Personally, for me, I would rather have a smaller form factor like this than a much bigger phone. But that's me. Big House Production says, hey, 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 what's going on, Big House? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Sophie says, wait, just now I realized you look like Professor in Money Heist. I've never watched Money Heist. I'm gonna go look for him now. He better be handsome as who's the professor in Money Heist? Who is this? This is a handsome man. There's no way I look like this guy. Oh, I could see it here. So there, hold on. This guy, this looks more like me here in this one, but that's not even, that's not who that is, right? I don't look like that though. Why am I wasting time here? All right, let's talk. All right, let me get into chat because we got to like get into the stories. Tectonic says mine is on 11. There you go. Big House says downloading Android 11 now on my 2XL. Perfect. Edgar says I like the screen recording on Android 11. Yeah, I'm happy we're finally getting screen recording on it. Google talking about improved privacy. I mean, maybe. Ted says 6 miles, Hercules. Yeah, I've been walking about 5 miles minimum daily now, every day, about 5 miles, just trying to get that cardio in. So like, because yesterday I ate about 6,000 calories in about 5 hours or so. So I'm trying to burn off all the calories I just ate. Tectonic says always a nice joke when they talk about privacy. There you go. Paul Hendricks says, nice. My Wi-Fi name is It Hurts When I Pee. 5 gigahertz. Paul, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Money Heist is good. Big House says. All right. Yeah. Tobit says talk tech. All right. I'm getting into it. God damn it. Give me a second. Zane, what's going on? Sup, Jerome? What's going on? Welcome. All right, guys. Let's go ahead. Let's get started. We're gonna go and look at the first official thing though from the developers page on Android, turning it up to 11, Android 11 for developers. It says here Android 11 is here. Today we're pushing the source to the AOSP and officially releasing the newest version of Android. We built Android 11 with a focus on 3 themes: a people-centric approach to communication, controls to let users quickly get to and control all of their smart devices, and privacy, although you guys are laughing at privacy here, to give users more ways to control how data on devices is shared. So for developers, Android 11 has a ton of new capabilities. We're not going to get into the developers part because it's really not something I really want to focus on today. I want to focus it more on what we use it for, what most people use it for. So conversation notifications appear in a dedicated section at the top of the shade with a people-forward design and conversation-specific actions such as opening the conversation as a bubble, creating a conversation shortcut on the home screen, or setting a reminder. How do you guys like the bubble notifications? So I'm not big when it comes to those bubble notifications. I personally don't like it. I know Facebook Messenger has that. I don't know if they still have that. I don't really use Facebook often, but I don't care for it. And it's something that I don't think I'll be using, like bubble notifications. But I will probably be, well, the other things I think are already baked in. And it says here, bubbles help users keep conversations in view and accessible while multitasking on their devices. Messaging and chat apps should use the Bubbles API on notifications to enable this in Android 11. I mean, I might give it a shot and see if it's like any good, but we'll see. Consolidated keyboard suggestions let autofill apps and input method editors securely offer users context-specific entities and strings directly. This sounds more like developer stuff. So bubbles like this, is that how that? Yeah. So like, I don't like that. To me, I don't know. I don't like when my screen starts to get like filled up with other things that I don't need, but it's not bad. And I like that what's cool about it, if you look at this, is one of this is Messenger. I think that's Messenger, right? And then this one is just regular messages. So it takes multiple messaging apps. It's not just like one specific one, but it threads them all together. So it keeps all your conversations in one place. And I think that's a great idea. That's a great implementation from Google. So as far as controls, Android 11 lets users quickly get to and control all of their smart devices in one space. Device controls make it faster and easier than ever for users to access and control their connected devices. Now, by simply long pressing the power button, they're able to bring up device controls instantly and in one place. Media controls make it quick and convenient for users to switch the output device for their audio or video content, whether it be headphones, speakers, or even their TV. So if you hold on the power button or the lock screen button right here, then you will get this. So it'll show you, like here, for example, is showing you the floor lamp is on, the table lamp is at 80% brightness. It has the Nest right here, you know, your front door, the vacuum cleaner. So it's cool to have that. And then media controls as well. You can control, it's showing here that right now the audio is on the Pixel Buds, and then you can change it to the living room speaker or the phone speaker. The one thing that I've been waiting for so long is, and I don't know when they're going to do this. So I have a couple Google Home Minis, or what are they called now, right? They're Nests. What the hell do they call them? Are they the Nest Minis, or they're just called Nests? But you know what I'm talking about, like the small hockey puck ones. Actually, I have one like right, where is it? Oh, my curtain's blocking it. God damn it. Well, it's behind the curtain. Anyway, I'm waiting for that to play audio from my TV because I would love to use that as a surround sound. So I could have the audio playing on the TV in the bathroom. If I have to walk to the bathroom and let's say I'm watching sports or whatever, or esports, or if I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking, and yes, I know I live in a studio, I know I live in a shoebox, but I would still like to use, or I would still love to hear the audio from the TV playing on the other speakers. And I don't know why they haven't implemented that yet. I think that's something that they want to start doing. Right? They really haven't implemented that yet. And I don't know if it has anything to do with syncing or they haven't figured that out, but I hope they're able to do that sooner rather than later, because it works with everything else. It works with your audio stuff. You just can't do it when it comes to playing stuff on the TV. Which is interesting though, because I have, so like, for example, if I'm playing, let's say I'm playing a YouTube video on my Pixel 4, I can push those out to my Google Homes or Google Home Minis or Nests or whatever. But if I try to play it from the TV and have the Google Homes play it, they can't do it. Maybe there's a workaround to it. I have to look into it. So, all right, let's go ahead and continue on here. So as far as privacy, let's be real. There's no privacy. This is just like, you know, horseshit. I'm kind of kidding. In Android 11, we're giving users even more control and transparency over sensitive permissions and working to keep devices more secure through faster updates. One-time permission, now users can give an app access to the device microphone, camera, or location just for one time, but then you can give it to Google forever. You don't see that stipulation there. The app can request permissions again the next time the app is used. So you can see here, you know, only this time while using the app, or deny it altogether. Background location, permissions, auto reset. I'm not going to go through all of these like permission stuff. If you guys want to read into it, we can read into it later, or you can read into it later. But so helpful innovation, enhanced 5G support. Android 11 includes updated developer support to help you take advantage of the faster speeds and lower latency of 5G networks. You can learn when the user is connected to a 5G network. So this is the developer side for it. Check whether the connection is metered and get an estimate of the connection bandwidth. New screen types. So I think this is more of more of the developer side, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and let's read. So this article from Engadget is more of like a review of how Android 11 works. And I'm not going to go through this entire thing, but I'm just going to take a little time and read through it. So, or at least maybe the important parts. So Android 11 is here 3 months after the first public beta was released in June. Not much has changed since then. So if you've already had the beta for a while, I'm guessing it's going to look pretty similar, just maybe more polished. Although the article of this says an incremental update that needs some polish. So it looks like it might still be buggy, or maybe there are a couple things that they want to have fixed or would be better. I haven't had a chance to read this yet, so we'll read it together, or at least some of it. The changes from Android 10 are subtle, especially some behind-the-scenes upgrades like better 5G support. Still, a new OS can make your phone feel fresh and efficient, and Android 11 delivers. So that's good. Screen recording, the feature I'm most stoked about is built-in screen recording. This is something that I think a lot of Android users have been waiting for in forever. Like, I'm just glad that Google is finally baking it into their OS. So iOS already offers this, while Samsung, LG, and OnePlus have this in their Android phones, and not just those manufacturers. A bunch of other phone manufacturers that use Android have already put their own like built-in recording into it. Prior to this, I'd been using a third-party app on my Pixel to capture snippets from my review videos to share to Instagram. Now that a native version is available, I can finally delete the ad-ridden app, which also added an annoying watermark. You have to add the screen recording tool to the quick settings panel. Okay, why didn't they put it to the quick settings panel by default? I feel like that's something that people would use right away. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. When you tap it, you get a warning followed by a countdown to when the recording starts. To end your session, you'll have to pull down the notification shade and tap the big red card, and an MP4 file is saved to your gallery. So great. Like its predecessor, Android 11 is an iterative update to Google's mobile OS that brings useful features like expanded power menu controls and better permission settings. And then the screen recorder, chat bubbles, blah, blah, blah. We'll get into this. Even though we talked about it, I don't know how much of it, I'm going to share in here. So another high-profile addition to Android 11 is messaging bubbles. This allows apps like Android Messages, Telegram, and Facebook Messenger to display a theoretically persistent floating circle on your screen, so you can quickly reply to your friends without switching apps. And I showed that earlier. If it sounds familiar, that's because it's basically Facebook's Messenger's floating heads that's been around for years on Android. The new OS offers a few more features, though, like the ability to open a bubble from Though the new OS offers a few more features, like the ability to open a bubble from a notification and see your recent conversations from different apps. So what are these? Just images of Android 11? Yes, here are the images you've all been waiting for. Lovely, lovely. I wish they would have just shown these images while we're talking about what they're trying to share here. So my biggest issue with bubbles is that it's not consistent. That's his issue. My issue with bubbles is I don't like them interrupting the rest of my screen, which is why like I'd rather not have them. But like I'll give it a shot once I get this up and running. After enabling the feature in settings, I used it across multiple conversations in Telegram and Facebook Messenger and was frustrated when chats would randomly close. That's not good. I had 2 bubbles open for different people in Telegram, and each would just go away for reasons I can only guess. Well, that's not good either, because Telegram is my main method of texting, messaging. And if there's one app that I wish wouldn't get messed up, it would be Telegram. I guess I'll try it out and see how that fares for me. Sometimes it seemed like it was because I used the app itself, even if it was to start a completely separate conversation. And sometimes it seemed like it was because I locked my phone. Facebook Messenger's chats stuck around though, so this might be a Telegram specific issue. Maybe something that they'll push if it is a Telegram specific issue, maybe something that they'll push in an update. I mean, if anything, Telegram is great when it comes to updates. So if they know it's an issue with Android 11, hopefully they'll fix that right away. Bugs are often a given with early software, so I'm less bothered by these hiccups since they'll hopefully be fixed over time. The other problem is that you can't reopen a chat bubble after it closes until you get notification from that conversation. Okay, you have to press the icon on the bottom right of an alert to launch a bubble. Think of them more as interactive notifications. So you only get it then when you're getting a new notification. Am I understanding that correctly? But this was also inconsistent. Sometimes the launch button wouldn't show up. If you wanted to leave a chat floating and had accidentally closed it, the only way to reopen it is to wait for an alert to come in. You should theoretically also be able to use the recent bubbles page to do this, but during my testing, this never showed any of my previous chats. It always brought up a pathetically empty window. So, okay, obviously it looks like it's having some bugs at this point. Has anyone in chat, have you noticed bugs so far using 11? For now, though, app support is incomplete. Neither WhatsApp nor Google's own Hangouts work with bubbles, and some bugs need to be fixed. Well, who cares about Hangouts? Because why are you still using Hangouts? Why are you still using Hangouts? If there's one app you shouldn't be using right now, it's Hangouts. Hangouts hasn't been updated in like 18 years. And I don't know, are they eventually going to right? They keep saying that they're going to eventually move that into Google Meet or whatever. But at this point, I'm just so fed up with Google and their 8 million pieces of software and trying to change things around here and there that I would just use Telegram at this point. Don't use Hangouts. I know WhatsApp is big, and I know a lot of people use WhatsApp, but my suggestion is, why are you using WhatsApp? Why aren't you using Telegram? It's the superior messaging app over WhatsApp. I bet you I would get people upset saying that. I don't believe that, by the way. I'm sure WhatsApp is a great app. I just think Telegram is better. All right. The new notification shade, another way Google tried to make it easier to communicate with the important people in your life in Android 11, is by grouping and prioritizing alerts from your messaging apps. When it debuted in the beta, I wasn't sure if it would help with organization or if it just added more clutter. Now that I've spent more time with the software, I'm leaning towards the latter. The section headers do provide some form of organization and help me differentiate more urgent alerts from the less important ones, but sometimes Google is wrong and relegates the notification I care about to the silent section at the bottom. I wonder how it figures that out. So I find myself having to scroll to the end to make sure I haven't missed anything. How does it figure out what's more important than your other notifications? I'm wondering how they is it based on, I have no idea what it's based on. Since I still have to go through the entire notifications list instead of dealing with just the alerts near the top, the new section headers actually add to the amount of scrolling and swiping I have to do. I think this is something that I'm just going to have to use myself and really see if these are issues that become problematic, I guess, on my end. If you hate clutter like I do, you'll be disappointed to learn that there's no way to disable these section headers. Well, that's not good. Media and other device controls. Another change that Android 11 brings to notification shade is a new persistent media player in the quick settings panel. So we've talked about this before, just because we've gotten the betas, right? We've seen a lot of these things come up already. With Android 11, Google is also trying to cram more controls into spaces that were previously underused, such as the power button menu, and we talked about this already. Privacy, I'm not going to go through all this. We've already talked about a lot of this here. And then we talked about the 5G app support for developers. So the wrap up here says, most of my frustrations with Android 11 are the result of bugs rather than the features themselves. Bubbles has the potential to be helpful, while the new screen recorder and device and media controls are useful. Yes, some updates are redundant, but the good news is that Google gives you the option to disable most of it. And if there's something that I want more than anything else, it's the ability to disable things I don't want to use, especially with some of these updates. The one thing that I don't like that Android does is app suggestions. You guys know what I'm talking about. When you swipe up for your drawer and you get like 5 suggested apps, I hate that. I always turn it off. I don't like that because I feel like it's redundant. I don't know. Maybe sometimes they'll get what I'm looking for, but it's, to me, I just feel like I know I know personally what I'm looking for, and I can scroll down and get it. If I had 800 apps on my drawer, then maybe it'll be nice for app suggestions. But one of the first things I do when I get my Pixel phones is always turn off app suggestions. It's not for me. So Android 11 is not a big leap forward, and while it does potentially add more clutter, it also gives the user more controls and options. This is an Android that power users can tweak to their heart's content as long as they can get past the initial mess. So before we kind of like close this off here, there is this part. It's real quick. I'm just going to go through it before I get back into chat, but 15 things you can do in Android 11 that you couldn't do before. So let's see these 15 things. Number 1 is check your notification. Oh, really? Check your notification history. Dismissed or snoozed a notification you want to get back to? No problem with the new notification history screen in Android 11, which you can get to from apps and notifications in settings. There's the option to enable or disable the feature as you prefer. I'd love to enable that to make sure that, like, if I miss something, I could always check that history. You should also see a history link in the notification shade. That's great. Why is there no photo of that? I want to see. I don't have 11 installed yet, so I just wanted to see what that looks like. Keep track of conversations. So yeah, like we were talking about, you see it get all grouped in here. I'm assuming this isn't all Hangouts, right? Are these other apps or what? Android 11 now groups messaging alerts together, right? Depending on which app they came in through. So you can see at a glance how many messages you've got from WhatsApp and how many from Hangouts. For example, didn't we just read that last article that said WhatsApp and Hangouts don't work? Or is that for chat bubbles? I can't remember. Anyway, to manage some of the settings for the feature, go to settings and apps and notifications and conversations, record the screen. So we just learned that. Turn on suggested apps. Isn't it on by default? This is the one I just talked about this. This is what I always turn off. Google wants to suggest apps for you in Android 11. This feature is based on the apps you've been using most often, and it's similar to the row that already appears in the app drawer, only now it's available on the home screen as well. Oh, God, no. So you're going to get more of that? No. If you want to try it out, long press on a blank part of the home screen and choose home settings, then suggestions to turn it on. So I guess, okay, this is what they're saying. You can get it on the home screen. No, thank you. I will turn that or make sure that stayed turned off. Not for me. Add more controls to the power menu. We talked about this as well. Take more control over do not disturb. You can take more control over specific conversations as well as specific contacts that can interrupt the do not disturb mode, even if the app itself hasn't already been excluded from being muted. That's nice. Approve permissions on a single temporary basis. Okay, we talked about that as well. Control media playback from quick settings. Okay, these are things that we've seen already. Enjoy some new emojis. Oh, there's new emojis? Shit. Okay. As usual with a new Android release, Android 11 brings with it support for a host of new emojis, while some existing symbols get a redesign. Some of the new emojis include a black cat, a smiley face with a tear, a disguised face with glasses and a mustache, a seal, a feather, a boomerang, blah, blah, blah. Where is this? Here? These are the new ones? Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to make these. I just want to see what these new ones are. Man in tuxedo, woman in tuxedo, man with a veil, woman with a veil, a woman with a veil, man feeding a baby. This is not an emoji of a man feeding a baby. It's a man with a baby bottle. Why? There's no other photos here? Do I just have to find it? I guess I'll have to just use Android 11. All right. Access extra dark theme options. You know what? I actually, so let me read what that says here. Dark mode, or dark theme as Android calls it, gets a small tweak in Android 11. In addition to being able to turn it on and off manually or to match your local sunrise and sunset times, which Android 10 can now do too, you can also set custom times of the day and night for it to be automatically enabled and disabled via display, dark theme, and schedule. So that's interesting. It's cool that they have a dark theme that can automatically be set with sunrise and sunset. And I guess now you can do it manually by putting your time in it. But for me, I just keep everything on dark mode. Always dark mode. Save the battery. I think it looks cooler with a dark theme anyway. And it doesn't blind me at night, or if I'm in bed at, when the lights are off and I'm trying to scroll through a web page and everything is white like that. I would rather have a dark mode, and I would rather have it permanently on all my apps. And but options are nice, and it's nice that Android gives you that option there. So resize picture-in-picture in Windows. If you often make use of the picture-in-picture, then you'll be interested to know that Android 11 lets you resize these overlays. It's nice. I didn't know that. Take screenshots from the overview screen. Oh, that's new. Okay, I didn't realize that either. So you can tap screenshot to capture a screenshot of one of the apps, or select text inside an app. Okay. Prioritize conversations. We read about that too. Pin items to the share sheet. What? Android 11 can give you just a little bit more help in keeping it organized after you hit the share button in any app. You can now pin your favorite apps so they appear earlier in the list when you try and share something. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Access a cat mini game. Did you guys know this? A new Android release wouldn't be the same without a mini game. From settings, choose about phone, then Android version, and then repeatedly tap Android. Oh, well, yeah, this is the default Easter egg, or hidden Easter egg that Android always does. This unlocks a little cat game. Long press the power button, then hit the 3 dots. Add controls and see other apps to find it and try and attract the cat. Have you been able to beat that cat game, guys? All right. That's it. That's Android 11 in a nutshell. Right? Do I have another story about this? Oh, it's about the statue. It can be viewed in AR, complete with a red velvet cake recipe. This is the Android 11 statue that they put up. Is this not the most lazy Android 11 statue to date? I guess because there's no real name for it or whatever. And then it gives you a recipe if you... Oh, so it's for your backyard. I thought this was at this was at their HQ. Okay, so it just gives you this little statue that you can use in AR. I see. And then it gives you a red velvet recipe, is that right? Great, wonderful. Android 11, but it's actually red velvet cake. There you go. All right. So let me get into chat here. Let's kind of just see what's going on. Javier says, Jerome, join me on PS5 and stomp people in Call of Duty. I don't play COD. I just play Rocket League. I need to play more games. Brian says my Wi-Fi is get off my wife. I like that, Brian. Very nice. Clever. Big House says I have no... Oh, you guys are talking about... Sorry. Harsh Mystery says bubble notifications are a bit annoying. It just gets more annoying as you continue to use it. Yeah, I feel like that's how it would be for me. Gboy888 says I usually turn it off, but might give bubbles a try again since it combines all the message apps together. Yep. Yeah, so it might be useful. Tectonic says hi. Hi, Tectonic. Didn't I say hi to you already? Nest Mini, that's what it's called. There you go. I forgot. Ted also says Sonos is suing Google, so they don't do that. Oh, so they don't play it off the TV? Well, God damn it. Because I don't want to buy a Sonos again. I don't want to. I had a Sonos. I had the full setup for Sonos and it was great. And then I moved to California and I I was just trying to get rid of everything because I couldn't move all my stuff. So and I don't want to buy Sonos all over again because it's so expensive. I wish there was a cheaper way to get better audio. Maybe Sonos is cheaper now. Is it cheaper now, or is Sonos still really super expensive? I mean, using Google Home Minis or whatever Nest Minis would be like, for me, it would be the quickest way to get that fix. Anyway, yeah, Edgar says they went from Google Home Mini to Google Nest Mini. Thank you guys. Thank you. Mario says I also live in a studio. There you go. Studio bros. Studio bros. Sean's in here. What up, Jerome in chat? What up, Sean? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Tectonic, what are you doing? Why you keep saying hi? Harsh Mystery says my battery is low, so I'm going to watch you on TV, so I'll not be able to chat. That's all right, Harsh. Here's me on the big screen. No problem, Harsh. Ted says that privacy feature I already have from the Bouncer app. Bouncer app? That's a third-party app that does that? I'm concerned about these app developers that give us these features, and then a system update does what the app does. Hashtag anti-competition. You're right, though. I mean, that happens all the time. That's something that happens all the time. Gandex says, yes, this will be the last major update for the Pixel 2 line. Yeah. Rip. Are you going to keep your Pixel 2 then after this? Or are you going to like switch and then upgrade? Curious. Or are you just holding on to it? Is that like a secondary phone? Team Verizon says, Jerome, my issue with bubbles is that they dissolve too quickly in the atmosphere. But very funny, Team Verizon. Devox says, forget about Hangouts. Telegram is far better. Totally agree. Totally agree. Tectonic says, defund WhatsApp. I'm not going that far. Paul says, there's a technician in India constantly reading notifications and prioritizing. Fear the Roof 42. What's going on? Hey, Jerome. Sorry I'm late. You guys need to stop apologizing for being late. You guys are fine. When I started the stream, saw that 11 was available, so I had to go upgrade my beta. Only complaint, when I originally installed the beta, visual voicemail will no longer work. Really? Why is that? Is that a bug that they're gonna fix? I didn't realize that was an issue. Ted says that cat game, that's that cat game in Nougat, right? Did they bring it back? I have no idea. I don't even remember that cat game anymore. In Nougat, all you did was collect cats. How do I don't even remember. That's how bad my memory is when it comes to a lot of that stuff. I have no idea. I'm like trying to think of how that game worked. I have no idea. I'm not sure. Damon is in here, right? Damon? God, I'm saying it wrong, right? I know I'm saying it wrong. Installed my 11 update. No problem so far. Great. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Also, scold me for mispronouncing your name because I know I probably didn't say it right. Anyway, guys, before we talk about Apple stuff, do me a favor real quick. If you haven't had a chance, please hit that thumbs up button. Hitting that thumbs up button is a way to support, and I do appreciate it. Damon says, you're saying it right, fam. No worries. Thank you. I wasn't sure. I'm trying to remember. Anyway, yes, guys, if you haven't had a chance to hit that thumbs up button, please do me a favor and do that. It is a way to support. I do appreciate it. Also, for those that don't know, I stream weekdays at 2 p.m. Central. So if you want to catch more of these streams, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you know when I'm streaming. And that's it as far as that. But before I continue on, also real quick, if you guys have not noticed, there are people in the chat who have green in their name. They have a red Chicago star next to their name. And that's because they are part of the Phone Jerome fam. And you could be one too for as little as 99 cents a month. All you got to do is click that join button. You'll get the red Chicago star next to your name. You'll get to use custom emoji. And you'll get your name in every single intro and outro to one of my live streams. And also, shit, I forgot. I need to get in touch with people because you will also get the perk of being in my private Discord chat where we talk about tech and random other things. There's like an off-topic section. There's a section about fasting because I fast. But yes, for as little as 99 cents a month, you can be a member as well. You can have all of these perks. And if you can't find that blue join button, you can go to youtube.com/phone Jerome/join. I know times are tough. I know people can't always afford things like that. So I completely understand, which is also why I say, if you can't do that, just do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button or hit that subscribe button. And that's free. It costs you absolutely nothing. So either way, I do want to thank everybody for supporting. It always means a lot to me. You guys have been so great lately. It's crazy to see the regulars in here. It's crazy to see all the YouTube members, like all the super chats. Like I do appreciate it, guys. So thank you so much. All right, let's go ahead. Let's continue on. And let's talk about this announcement from Apple. So today, right? Apple did this. Apple officially announces Apple Watch and iPad virtual event for September 15th. So when I first saw this, I thought this was going to be an event for everything. I thought they were going to go ahead and also talk about the iPhone 12. So for me, like, yes, a new Apple Watch sounds great. I look forward to seeing what this new Apple Watch is going to look like. I'm not a big iPad person. I've never owned an iPad. I owned a tablet once. The only tablet I ever owned was that Nexus tablet. What was that Nexus tablet called? Was it the Nexus 7? It was. I think that was the only tablet I ever owned. And when I owned that, I was like, this is just like a big Android phone. Then I've never owned one since. I know that times have changed and things have gotten a lot better. Like there's a better case used for using an iPad today. But for me, all I was looking forward to was the iPhone 12. That's really the phone I'm waiting for. Well, I mean, obviously the Pixel 4a 5G and the Pixel 5, but from Apple, I'm waiting for their iPhone. I want to see what that's going to look like, how much it's going to cost, what upgrades it's going to have. But let's read into this. So this little landing page is now on their Apple website, I think, right? Join us September 15th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, which is 12 p.m. Central time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern time. And then I don't know what other times around the world, but Apple has officially revealed this year's September special event, inviting members of the press and the public to tune in remotely on September 15th. At the event, Apple is expected to unveil all new hardware, including a new iPad Air and new Apple Watch models. So, if I'm not mistaken, is the iPad Air the cheaper iPad, right? Because the iPad Pro is their more better, not more better. They're better performing one, right? iPad Air is what, like what kind of chipset are they going to use in that? Are they using like a year-old chipset instead, or I have no idea. All right. So update says here, while initial reports suggested that the September event would focus on the iPhone 12 alongside new Apple Watch and iPad hardware, Bloomberg reports that the September event will only include iPad and Apple Watch details. The iPhone 12 will reportedly be saved for October. So this is something that we talked about in the past as well. It was that there was a rumor that the iPhone 12 was going to be delayed, and it looks like that stands to be true. If, again, they're not going to be announcing the iPhone 12 for October. And the rumor is the Pixel 5 and Pixel 4a 5G in September. I said this before, it just sounds like Apple and Google are flip-flopping their events around, because usually the Pixel lineup gets announced in October and then the iPhone in September. So much like WWDC 2020, Apple's September event will be completely virtual due to the COVID-19 pandemic. If the keynote was any indication, the iPhone 12 will likely be highly produced and shot at Apple Park and in Steve Jobs Theater. While the public invite for the September event does not include a tagline, the version sent to the press simply says, "Time flies." Great. So iOS 14, watchOS 7, and more. We expect a similar format. Oh, this was from their WWDC keynote. That's right. Yeah. So it'll be live stream across Apple's website, blah, blah, blah. And then what we can expect, the iPad Air 4 featuring an edge-to-edge display So that's pretty cheap, right? Oh, it's saying between the $329 iPad and the iPad Pro. So I have no idea how much that's going to cost. The new iPad Air could reportedly feature Touch ID authentication built into the power button for the first time. The new iPad Air could also feature USB-C connectivity instead of Lightning connectivity, again closing the gap between it and the iPad Pro. Assuming these reports pan out, it would represent a major upgrade for the iPad Air line, which certainly looks a tad dated compared to the iPad Pro. Giving it the more modern slim bezel look would also help to distance it further from the lowest end iPad. And then the Apple Watch Series 6. If there's one thing I'm looking for at this event, it's just going to be this. This is the one that I would pay attention to more than anything else. So we expect the announcement of the Apple Watch Series 6. Rumors are a bit lighter than the iPhone 12, but there are a couple things that have surfaced. So they're saying expect blood oxygen level detection. Looks like they're going to be adding it. Improving electrocardiograms for the Apple Watch. So it says here, the Series 4 and 5 currently result in inconclusive ECG readings with heart rates between 100 and 120 beats per minute. A future update, either in software or hardware, will remove that limitation with an upgraded version of the ECG app. As for the Apple Watch Series 6 design, reports indicate that there aren't any major changes in store for the Apple Watch Series 6. Series 6's industrial design, and that it will follow the same general form factor as the 4 and 5. So pretty much the same kind of, design, nothing special, I guess. So if you were looking for anything drastic, that's probably not going to happen. And then there's a section here for the iPhone 12, but this is further event in October. We've talked about this many times. I'm not going to get into that right now. Because I'd rather save that for October when we really start digging into iPhone 12. In addition to the aforementioned hardware, there are other possibilities as well. For example, Apple's working on silicone updates for the Mac lineup, also planning studio over-ear headphones. Actually, I'd be waiting for this one. I'm actually curious how good they can make some over-the-ear headphones. I could use a pair of those. I haven't had a pair of I use these all the time, right? These are Sennheisers, and this is my gaming headset, but I also use this to edit video. And I love these, but I would actually like a pair of over-the-ear headphones for when I go out for a walk or something. It's just for a change of pace. And then the AirTag item trackers, actually. So I have an article about that, and we're going to talk about that. We might as well talk about that now. So this article from The Verge is saying Apple's Tile competitor may finally be in production. So I would probably buy one of these just to test it out, meaning you might be able to buy them sometime soon. And if there's a time that they're going to be, I guess, debuting them or announcing them, the September 15th event is probably perfect for that. So they may be called AirTags, apparently designed to work with Apple's Find My app, expected to be small circular discs. AirTags have some kind of offline finding feature too, meaning they might not require a Wi-Fi or cellular connection to be located. That suggests they could have ultra-wideband radio technology built in, similar to the U1 chip in the iPhone 11. Despite apparently being in production, it's not clear when the AirTags might come out. So again, maybe September 15th they'll announce it, but there's always a chance the company will take the wraps off them. So off them then. Anyway, just a quick thing about those AirTags. And then to kind of close things off, also from The Verge, it looks like the new Galaxy Note 20, they're already off, or they're already being discounted $200 off. How long has this phone been out? 10 minutes, and now they're already taking $200 off the phone. All right, so let's kind of dig into this. The Galaxy Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra are both $200 off at Amazon. Let's double check and make sure. So the Note 20 Ultra, $1,099, right? So you're seeing that price cut there. And then the Note 20, that's $1,000, is $800 right now. So yeah, $200 off the Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra. My God, if you bought the Note 20 or the Note 20 Ultra, has it been 30 days yet? Because couldn't you just return it and then just rebuy it and get your $200 off? Because please don't save yourself $200. Like, unless you got it for a discount somewhere else, that's why it's always best to wait and see what deals can come up. So it says here, this brings the price for the smaller device down to $800 and $1,100 for the Note 20 Ultra. And this price cut is far more appealing than Samsung's pre-order incentives that granted up to $150 in e-gift card credit. So just for anyone that doesn't know, has an 865 chipset, support for 5G, obviously, IP68 dust and water resistance, and then a bunch of higher end specs. The Note 20 Ultra is the one you'll want if you need even more power, an amazing display, superior battery life, right? Am I saying this right? Didn't the Note 20 come out with a plastic build for $1,000? I swear we talked about that on stream and how ridiculous that was, that you're paying $1,000 for a plastic build on a phone. The Note 20 Ultra doesn't have that. That has a higher end build quality, build material. So the Note 20 Ultra's 6.9-inch 1440p OLED screen supports 120 hertz refresh rate, which outpaces the Note 20's 1080p LCD display that doesn't support variable refresh rates. The Note 20 Ultra also has more RAM, 12 gigs versus the Note 20's 8, and it features a micro SD slot for expanding the storage. If you were patient enough to wait, congratulations. And for those who already bought one at full price, this is your biannual reminder to never pay full price for a Samsung flagship phone. The waiting time to get a deal on an unlocked phone like this is usually just a matter of weeks from release, which is true. I just think, I don't know if it's been a month since they've released this phone. So if you just bought the Note 20 or the Note 20 Ultra, and it's within that 30-day time frame, return that shit. And then if you really like the phone, go rebuy it and get $200 off. I just saved you $200. You're welcome. You're welcome. I expect my 20% in the mail. All right. I think that's it, guys. I think that is it for today. And I have $1 super chat from Brian. Brian, what's going on? How's it going? I know Brian's probably been working, so I know he hasn't been in the chat here, right? Because it's Tuesday. Yep. But Brian, thank you for the support, man. Thank you as always. Always appreciated. Brian on his 8,000 day super streak of super chats. Brian, thank you so much. Here is my please, thank you emoji. What is this emoji called? I think the proper one is the folding hands emoji, but I think this is like a thank you emoji. I don't know. Anyway, Brian, thank you for the support. As always. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Let me scroll up though. Let me see what else I'm missing. Team Verizon says, just finished updating my 3A, and a lot of the settings you have to dig in to find them. Glad you highlighted them. Otherwise, I would have missed a lot of them. There you go. Well, you're welcome. I really didn't do much. I just read the article and then shared it with you. But still, I'll take all the credit. Fear the Roof 42 says, I was told the visual voicemail was a known issue. There you go. Well, hopefully they fix it, and hopefully it won't be long until they get that up and running. Deepak says Android 11 is running with no bugs on the Pixel 4. That's great. Tectonic also says the only relevant tablets on Android is the ones from Samsung. Unless you don't want that extra experience and support, ironically, you can get it cheaper if that's what you care for. Thank you for sharing that, Tectonic. Sergio Corretto is in the house. Yo, just checking in from work, downloading Android 11 on my Pixel 3. Hopefully it works out well for you. I think it is for a lot of people. It looks like a nice subtle upgrade, something not crazy, something not like, amazing, like world turning experience, but a good upgrade nonetheless. Ishmael says, yo, Jerome, I need that Discord invite. Yes, I know I need to get to you and I need to get to Darkman. Also, anybody, like FYI, if you are a YouTube member and you're seeing this and you haven't had an invite yet or gotten an invite for my private Discord and you want an invite, please DM me on Twitter or Instagram, or send me an email, hello@jeromeortega.com. I will give you a link to that invite. Just tell me who you are. So I'm, I make sure you're a paying member, and I'll give you that invite on Discord. And again, it's just a place where people can talk and chat about random things. I try to pop in there when I can. I have to be better about that, but yeah, so just let me know. Ishmael, I will do that right after this show. I think I said that yesterday and I didn't do that, but I promise you today, right after I clock out of here, I'll send Darkman an invite, because I know he was asking me as well. Lewis is in here. What's up, Jerome? What's up, Lewis? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Okay, let me see. Damon says AT&T had the Note 20 Ultra for $1,000 off if you signed up for a contract. $1,000 off? Are you serious? So I wonder how expensive their contracts are, though, for AT&T. Is it well worth it? Like for me, again, I've said this many times, I can't leave my phone plan because I pay $22.50 a month. I pay $22.50 a month after taxes, not $22.50. I'm sorry. That's I have another phone plan, but that's, yeah. My other plan, I pay $31. 31? No, it is 22. No, it's 31. My phone plan is cheap, is what I'm trying to say. I don't pay a lot for my phone plan. Why am I forgetting the exact amount right now? I don't pay a lot for my phone plan, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, Sergio says, I'll be waiting for discounts of the Pixel 5, and they're coming. That's a smart thing to do. Just wait, see, and I'm sure there will be a discount on the Pixel 5, the Pixel 4a 5G, and I'm sure the Pixel 4 as well. It'd be crazy to see a discount on the Pixel 4. Imagine the Pixel 4 at $300, crazy price. That's a great deal if you can get a Pixel 4a, I mean, for $300. Y 2019 is in here. Hi, Y. How's it going, man? Long time no see, right? Has it been a while? A week? Maybe longer? Anyway, Y, what's going on? Nice to see you. Raf B says, my Pixel 4a is still with the courier along with the Pixel Buds 2020, waiting to be shipped to my country. I can't wait. Still enjoying my Pixel 3a XL. Well, I'm glad. So does your country not sell the Pixel 4a? Like, did you have to do a couple things to get it imported over? And if you did you pay more money for it, Raf? I'm curious, where, I don't know where you're located at, unless you've told me before, but I'm not sure. But hopefully you get it soon, and hopefully everything works well on it. I'm actually curious if you had to pay extra money to get that Pixel 4a to you if they don't sell it in your country. Damon says AT&T contracts are for 3 years. Jesus, 3 years to be locked into a carrier. I mean, the thing is, if you're going to be with them for a while, then I guess, but the last thing I want to do is be locked into any carrier. Even though I've been with T-Mobile for over a decade, I think it's been over a decade. Jesus, I'm not locked into them because who knows what's going to happen? What if T-Mobile decides to be Verizon and they want to start slapping their T-Mobile logo on 18 million phones that they have, or whatever, I just don't want to be locked to a carrier at all. DJ Shark 9000 is in here. What's good? Just got lucky enough to join. Well, thank you. Not thank you, but welcome. I am closing things off though, so I'm sorry, but #replay. You be part of the replay squad. But nice to see you, DJ. Nice to see you, DJ Shark 9000. Nice to have you on here. Y 2019 says, so I think the lineup will be the Apple Watch 6 and the SE, the iPad Air 4, and Apple Silicon, iPad 8, iPhone 12, and maybe others on October. Well, you missed it. Why? We talked about the September 15th. The September 15th event is going to do the Apple Watch 6 and then the iPad Air 4. And then I don't know what else. Y also says based on John processor and I don't know how you say that. Tailspin. Tales from Sonic. Tail Sonic. Yeah, I think October, obviously, iPad, October, iPhone 12, and I don't know what else because I don't really keep up with a lot of the other Apple products. But I just read an article that said September 15th, iPad Air 4 and Apple Watch 6. Okay. Fear the Roof 42 says, quick question. Do you know if the iPhone 11 128 gigs will be reduced when the iPhone 12 comes out? My guess is yes. My guess is they'll probably drop the price a little bit. Saw that the 64 gig base model of the 11 will be discounted $150. Just didn't know about the 128 gigs. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that they'll drop the price. I mean, like I can't read the future and I don't work for Apple. So but if I was a betting man, I would imagine that the iPhone 11, even the 128 gig version, would drop in price. I was going to say you might as well wait, but you got to wait another month. So it just depends on how long you can wait for, really. Big House says, yep, carriers. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Although I pay a good price on mine, but I'm grandfathered in and I have a bunch of discounts and I'm lucky that way. So Deepak says, Apple wants to empty our wallets. I mean, it's not just Apple. All the companies want to empty our wallets. Apple's just really good at emptying our wallets faster at a higher price. Deepak says carriers suck. Europe has always been an unlocked market. I know, it makes me jealous. I really need to move elsewhere. I love Chicago and this is my city, but it's just I should maybe live in another country for a little bit and see if I like it better. Then I could get healthcare. I could finally go to the doctor. You guys know that I haven't been to the doctor in 3 years because I don't have healthcare. This is what happens when you're a freelancer. You can't. In the States here, you're tied to if you want good healthcare, you have to be tied to a corporation. It sucks. It's awful. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate I can't even go to the doctor to make sure that I'm healthy, Anyway, I'm going off topic here. Y says carriers are horrible. Where I live, they are more expensive than unlocked. So there is no reason, in my opinion. Y also says iPad Air 4 seems like a good value for money. There you go. There you go. So, all right, guys, I think that is it for today. It is 3:34 p.m. I do want to thank everybody for stopping by. If you guys have not had a chance, please do me a favor again, hit that thumbs up, like button, thumbs up button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you are not a subscriber, I will be back tomorrow right here, this channel right here, 2 p.m. Central. I will be earlier this time. I know I've been a little late lately, so I apologize for that. But come back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central. We'll do it all over again. Guys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I want to thank everybody in chat for carrying on a conversation. I want to thank my patrons, my YouTube members, my people who have supported with Super Chat. I do want to thank everybody. It is very appreciated. So guys, thank you again so much. Deepak says here in Italy, healthcare is free for every citizen. Yeah, that's because countries actually care about people, at least maybe more so than some other countries. So, but yes, what am I going to do? So guys, thank you again so much. We'll do it all over again tomorrow. Here is me waving by as I hit play. Guys, have a good one. See you tomorrow. Take it easy. Later.